Ducked off low-key, yeah, you know me. Kickin' with Tyree, hit it 3 like Kyrie.
So first off, I want to start by saying congratulations on this getting into Sundance. What brought you to this project?
Good question. So Valerie Veach, the filmmaker, reached out to me. She was familiar with my work and thought it would be great and a good fit for the film itself. So I'm professor of critical race, media, and educational studies, and I do work on how logics of power and raciality are working in and through machine intelligence. I've done work around how colonialism and eugenics are part of the very developments in the very beginnings of AI itself, but also how it has implications for our contemporary moment. And so I'm actually ironically interested in working on a book right now on specters of colonialism that is specifically focusing on the colonial influences on the development of machine intelligence.
Okay. Yeah. What do you want people to do differently with AI after seeing this film?
Yeah, go ahead, and I would put it like more towards
to begin to develop more of a critical, and I would say both a hermeneutics of suspicion, a critical lens, as well as a hermeneutics of empathy, being willing to also take seriously, with all the critiques and having even a discerning analysis of the technology, what is of utility here? What can we take from this, from the technology itself that can be deployed for alternative ends, even ends for Black liberation, for data sovereignty, for indigenous liberation and sovereignty. So yeah, how we can really begin to think about the use of AI for building, for doing the kind of world making otherwise.
Okay. With different AI platforms, video generators, and almost like the racist things that they've been used to do so far. Even with Sora AI, when it first came out, people were making images of Martin Luther King, doing racist imagery. Like, what are the dangers of that, especially when it comes to racist and prejudiced imagery?
Yeah, I mean, we know that racism and the social process, if you will, of racialism, and that's doing the work of hierarchizing and differentiating bodies, groups, and communities. We know it's the ways in which it's working in and through the machine. I mean, we can point to Sophia Noble's work. We can point to Timnit Gebru, a number of people's works, right? But I think the thing that we really need to do more of is how do we rethink it? How do we reimagine this for possible futures that will be affirming for our own existence and not leaning on these major tech corporations? How do we do this on the small scale, on the local scale, in ways that is really that is grounded in communities and with an interest in social justice?
Ducked off low-key, yeah, you know me. Kickin' with Tyree, hit it 3 like Kyrie.